Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to Mr. E Storytime. I'm Mr. E, and it's story time. Now, I went into my school this week and I saw a student from my year group. His name's Muhammad. He's in 2A, and he said that he absolutely loved last week's book, which was a Noodlehead book. So I chose this book from the Epic Reading website, like I do every week, and this book is called Noodleheads Do the Impossible. Now, it's written by Ted Arnold, Martha Hamilton, and Mitch Weiss, and it's also illustrated by Ted Arnold as well. If you want to read this book or other books, you can go onto the Epic Reading website. By Muhammad from 2A, this book's for you. So let's see what it's about. I'm Mac, and I'm Mac. We're Noodleheads. See, it's dark and empty in here. It even echoes. Listen. Hello, 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 hello. I like it that way. Hey, Mac. There's Uncle Zitty. Hi, Uncle Zitty. Oh, it's Mac and Mac. I have a great story for them today. What's new with you? If I told you, you wouldn't believe me. Tell us. We will believe anything. Well, I just watched the impossible happen. See that flat rock? A frog was sitting there. Then a snake slid up and bit its behind. That frog turned around and bit the snake's tail. The snake kept swallowing the frog, and the frog kept swallowing the snake. Finally, they both swallowed each other and poof! They're both gone. But, that's impossible. Exactly. But look at that rock. There's nothing on it. Right? Poof! They're gone. Okay, time to get back to work. You know what they say. Time waits for no one. It sounds impossible, but they're actually gone. I know. Poof! Amazing! They really do believe anything, and that sounds like a crazy story. Now, this is chapter 1 called Walk the Walk. Let's see what it's about. Uncle Zitty always tells the best stories. Hey, if we do something impossible, people will tell stories about us. We'll be famous. Forget it. I'm not eating any frogs or snakes. No. We got to think up our own impossible thing. How do we do something if it's impossible to do? Uncle Zitty always says 2 heads are better than 1. If we put our heads together, we can think of something. Boop! They put their heads together and they say, any ideas yet? No, but I can hear the ocean. Oh, never mind. Besides, I get my best ideas while walking. Walking is a good idea. Uncle Zitty always said to put your best foot forward. Huh? Mine are both messed up. This one's a real beauty. He puts it forward. Here I go. Boom. And then he keeps dragging. He drags his back foot and he puts his best foot forward. Forget that. It's hard always putting your best foot forward. Uncle Zitty said you can't just talk the talk. You gotta walk the walk. I never understood that. Me neither. Uncle Zitty talks a lot. He should walk more. Like us. Yeah, we walk the walk. Hey, that's it. What's it? What if we do some impossible walking? Such as? Well, maybe... Okay, I got it. We could walk around the world. That's impossible. Exactly. And it's easy. I'll draw a picture. He draws it with a little house. Here's the world. Here's our house. Look, we just walk away from our house until we come around and right back to our house. But what about oceans and cliffs and quicksand and stuff? You have a better idea? No? Then let's go ask Mum. Mum, we want to walk around the world. That's impossible. Exactly. We want to do the impossible and then we'll be famous. Forget it. That's too far for you to go. Mum's really smart in this book. Now, this is Noodleheads chapter 2 called Seeing Stars. Mum, didn't you ever want to do something impossible? Well, once when I was your age, I wanted to count the stars. But that's impossible. Exactly. Did you do it? No, silly, that's impossible. What if we help you count the stars? Then, will you let us walk around the world? We are good counters. I think... Great! While you're thinking, we'll get started counting. They run out. Did you ever wonder where stars go in the daytime? No, me neither. Oh, they lay down. But you just wondered about it. No, I wondered if you wondered. Quiet, it's getting dark. There's a star. Write it down. Okay, that's 1. I see 3 more. Okay, 1 and 3 is 13. What? I don't think they know how to add up. I see 6 more. Okay, 13 and 6 is... He's written down 136. He's not adding. He's just putting the number on the end. Wait. I see a bazillion. There are lots of stars. I had no idea. Mac, look, some stars fell into Mum's wash tub. We have to save them. How? Throw them back into the sky. Are they heavy? No, they're light. Let me help. Hey, it's fun saving stars. Okay, they're all back up into the sky. We did it! We saved the stars! Stop right there! What have you two been doing? Counting stars and saving stars. Look how nice Mum is, getting them a towel to dry them up. Okay. So tell me, how many stars are there? A bazillion! Wait, we forgot to count the stars that fell into the wash tub. Okay, we have to go back and count them all again. Whoa, hold on! That will have to wait until tomorrow. Right now, it's time for bed. Oh, Mum! Now, chapter 3 is Follow Your Shoes. And this is the next morning. Mum, we can't wait to count stars for you. But it won't be dark for a long, long time. Well, I have an idea. Tell us. Your Uncle Ziddy says there are many stars as there are grains of sand. Really? So? Oh, I know. So if we count the stars, then we will know how many grains of sand there are. Who cares how many grains of sand there are? But if you count the grains of sand, then we'll know how many stars there are. Exactly. I know that. And we don't have to wait until dark. We can count sand in the daylight. Wait, we need a plan. First, we find the sand. Then, we count the sand. Good plan. But we have to walk in just one direction so we don't count the same grains of sand twice. Oh, they're real good thinkers. Got it. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Much later, 91, 92, 93, 94. Whoa, there's a lot of sand. I need a rest. Me too. Let's get comfortable. But don't forget the direction we're going in. We don't want to count the same sand twice. We can take off our shoes and put them away the way we want to when we get up. Good idea. So they place their shoes in the right direction and they go to sleep. They go. And then Meatball walked by. Oh, look. Mac and Mac are napping. They took off their shoes. That must mean they don't want them anymore. I'll just try them on. Rats! None of them fit. Oh well, they're too smelly anyway. But look at which way he's put them. He's put them the other way. Oh my gosh, Mac and Mac are gonna go backwards. Then they wake up, they go, oh, that was a good rest. Let's start counting again. Okay, so we go the same way our shoes are pointing. But Meatball put them the other way. Oh my gosh. Where did we stop counting? I think 34. They forgot what number. It was at 94, guys. There's some. So that's 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Later on it's 56, 57, 58. And then even later, 126, 127. Mac, we're back at our house. Whoa, you know what that means? It means we're home? No, it means we walked around the world. Remember, here's the world. From our house, we walked in one direction until we came back home. We did it! We did the impossible! And Mum walks out thinking, huh? So you counted all the grains of sand? How many were there? 126? No, 127. That's funny. I was sure there would be more. No, that's not the impossible thing we did. We did our own impossible thing. We walked all the way around the world. That's impossible. Exactly. Well then, wash up for lunch and tell me all about it. We're gonna be famous. We're gonna be famous. They're super excited. They think they walked all the way around. And that night, now it's my turn to do the impossible. I will tell you a story that never ends. That's impossible. Exactly. Now, hush. There once was two boys named Mac and Mac. We're in the story. We're famous. One night, they took a walk. As they walked, they counted the stars. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they go to sleep there. And Mum's still counting. 126, 127, 128, 129. And they're asleep. Now, boys and girls, that's the end of the story. Thank you so much to Muhammad for telling me to do another Noodleheads book. I absolutely love these books, and I'll see what book I can do next week. Just let me know what books you want me to read, and if you want to read books like this as well, go onto the Epic Reading website. Have a great rest of your day, boys and girls, and I'll see you next time.